My name is Antonio Senatore. I'm the CTO of VeChain. Been with the organization since October 2021. I'm a computer engineer, Italian originally. I live across the pond or across the Irish Sea in Dublin. I'm based in Dublin since 2007. We're going to talk about two things only today, okay? VeChain, what is VeChain, the journey of VeChain so far, and the VeBetterDAO, which is the framework on top of which I hope many of you will build today the new X2Earn app. We're going to talk about VeBetterDAO, so sustainability yields rewards, and how to use VeBetterDAO and how to build the next X2Earn sustainability app. A bit of journey around VeChain. 2015, VeChain started, co-founded by Sunny, Lou, and Jay, gathering capital, usual stuff. They started with trying to do consortium type of blockchain, private blockchain. They were a thing back in the days. I don't think they are right now. 2017, they realized public blockchain is the way to go. They want to create a layer one with the main goal in mind to make it easy to adopt. So in 2018, there was the mainnet launch with a number of features that would enable easy adoption. Now, I don't want to go into deep details, but things like fee delegations, multitask transaction, a two-token model, things that allow people to use a layer one without storing crypto, features that allow the price of the transaction fee to stay stable and pretty low. So, and that was at the beginning our job. Our job was to enable adoption for enterprises, and we became quite successful into the track and trace supply chain space. And in fact, we then launched around between 2019 and 2022 Toolchain, which is a data lake track and trace supply chain solution that with NFTs and digitals tagged on VeChain. In 2023, then we launched a new consensus model, Proof of Authority 2.0, a series of technology enhancements, new wallet, Vorge, which is Web 2 to Web 3. Now we're launching Marketplace as a Service. The entire CTO team was formed basically between 2022 and 2023. We're about 60 now, I would say. That's the number. Grants 2.0 and the launch of VeBetterDAO and the launch of our white paper, which we call Web3 for Better, in collaboration with BCG. And what is Web3 for Better? You go into the website vechain.org, you download the white paper. The first one is quite big, it's 70 pages. But the idea is to use Web3 to incentivize sustainability ecosystems. And in this program, in this collaboration with BCG, the plan is to work on a series of hackathons and ECA, of course, in leading universities, conferences, events, offering mentorship programs, and as a wave 3, next wave, which is now to onboard businesses and enterprises. And in that white paper, which is called Web3 for Better, so use Web3 to do better, to do good things, to have a positive impact in society, we developed the concept of the biosphere. Imagine a world where all sustainability apps offer an incentivization system. You are incentivized to recycle, to walk, to learn, to look after yourself, to offset carbon, to do anything that is good. And you can look at the SDGs at the UN as an example of that. And imagine all these apps linked together and running together in what we call a biosphere, which is effectively a Web3 ecosystem, a blockchain ecosystem, hopefully on VeChain, that links all of them together and allows them to communicate, to reward users, etc. So that was launched about last year. It was March last year. It's been a year now since we launched the concept of Web3 for Better. And why we focus on sustainability? Well, we think that sustainability is not just a pivot, but it's really part of our evolution. It's not just a buzzword to say, but it's just a way to improve our life in general and to evolve as a human species. Do more with less. We've always strived to do that. We always tried to do that over the centuries, over the millennia. But then why Web3? And I was recently at a podcast with a guy from Britain, Alec. And he asked me if I could, with one sentence only, how I wanted to describe Web3 with one sentence. Okay. And I said, a force for better, a force for good. I said, wow, that's good. I said, yeah, because you don't hear that. Web3 is still a new concept. We're trying to bridge to become mainstream. We heard more bad news than good news around the Web3 in general. But in reality, Web3 is there to provide you financial freedom. It's there to provide you the freedom of choice. And it's there to provide you what? The ownership of your data. The Web3 is just an evolution of the web. I'm old enough, guys, I'm a computer engineer. So I was coding in high school already. When I was coding, there was no internet, okay? So I saw the web happen while I was 15 years old, 16 years old. So I was coding without the web. And the web at the beginning was hypertext, exchange of kind of information. That way, oh, here's my website, university website, here's mine, and we could chat. Web 2, which is the one we have all seen, is creation of content. So everyone can create content and even try to monetize it. However, you have very little ownership of that content. Web3 is about giving you the ownership of the data and being able to extract the value from whatever action or data you do through tokenization and to monetize that data. So it's really an evolution of the Web2. And why the Web3 can allow you to really become a sustainability solution. Because Web3, by definition, through tokenization, is able to attribute value to externalities, positive externalities. That's what tokenization does. It exchanges the value with a token. So when you do like a cycle run, you know how much CO2 you have saved. You can track that down and attribute a value. There is trust. There is proof of authenticity. Blockchain was called the truth machine years ago. Like everything that is written is tamper-proof. And it gives you data ownership and privacy. You can actually prove that that data is yours without revealing that it's you. And that's the reason why we believe that Web3 is really the solution for sustainability challenges in front of us. Let's talk about a bit of numbers. How big is the Web3 market? Someone asked me a few minutes ago, how big you think it's going to be, the Web3 space? Well, we expect, by 2030, the tokenization of 10% of the global GDP. That's 16 trillion. Last year, 50 billion in global investment in Web3. There's been discussions, is AI replacing Web3 in attracting capital? My 2 cents here are that an AI company is a Web3 company. And we can have a separate discussion about that. But an AI company is effectively a Web3 company. If you're not a Web3 company, you're not going to be a successful AI company. At the moment, we already have around 4% of worldwide crypto users. How many of those are really active? Hey guys, that's a difficult one to answer, but there's 4% with a wallet. And by 2040, the sustainability market value, we expect to be 26 trillion. And because of that, because we know that Web3 can be the solution to our sustainability challenges, and to be honest, I think it's the only solution, because what it can do is to give back power to the people, to make people choose to behave sustainably, so that they can be rewarded. We launched VeBetterDAO, and you'll find it at VeBetterDAO.org. There it is. That's the way it works. You can go into a governance app, click on it, and what you will see there is any user can connect with a wallet, and here you see all different sustainability applications. At the moment, we have 3. Cleanify, which is an application that enables you to clean somewhere and get rewarded from it, like you can organize with a group of people cleaning up, I don't know, some areas of your city. Vivo smartwatch, which is a healthcare application. Effectively, if you do steps, if you sleep well, if you take your supplements, you'll be rewarded. And mugshot, if you take a coffee from a reusable mug, it will reward you with better, so that you are not consuming resources. As you do that, you can see easily, you connect your VWord wallet. This guy already has 5 better tokens. I'll talk about how to get some better tokens to start with. And once you connect your wallet, you'll see your tokens into the wallet. Then you can swap them with Vote 3 tokens. What are Vote 3 tokens? Vote 3 tokens are tokens for voting. So users can decide what are the applications that the community as a DAO want to vote for, and that you want this application to receive the better token to reward the users in the end. So once you have your vote tree, there it is, it's there, you can then decide to cast your vote. And let's see how it works. You say, who do I want to vote? Cleanify, Vivos, Magshot. Now this is has been a testnet launch, so it's only in testnet. But you can see we already have a round here of voting with 67,000 better to be allocated. So the user now can click into the round of voting, and this is really what the end user is going to see. So it's a DAO. It's the community that decide what are the applications I want to be successful into the VeBetterDAO. Clicking on it, let's see. There you go. So you have not voted yet for this round. So the round of voting is 1 week. It starts on a Sunday, every Sunday at midnight, and it lasts for 1 week. Once you swap your votes the week before, your votes are accounted, and then you can cast them, but you need to swap them. Here my voting power is 5 votes only. And you can see here I can decide who to vote for. I think in this case it's going to do a split evenly and cast your vote now. Now, these are only 3 apps. Imagine a world where you have 10,000 apps, 100,000 apps. Things can be quite complicated. The vote is being done using the wallet. Remember, you always need VWord. You can go on mobile, or you can do on as a browser extension. So www.vword.org, download the wallet, okay? Here you have casted your votes. There's the real-time votes. This is a simulation. The voting round ends in a minute. As I said, it lasts 1 week. So you're going to have 1 week of time to cast your vote. I've already casted my vote for this week. Not going to tell you what. Once you have voted, you can redeem what we call the Galaxy membership. It's an NFT that tells you, okay, you're a member now of the VeBetterDAO. And with this NFT, the level 0 is GM Earth. You can claim your reward because you voted. So what we're trying to do here, we're trying to do 2 things. We're going to reward the users that are voting so that we reward participation, okay? And then we want to reward, of course, the applications because they're doing X to earn. And these applications, these dApps, these X to earn apps, are going to reward the user for the sustainable behavior. And this is really the core of the VeBetterDAO. And we hope, guys, that we can onboard a few of the apps here today. Round 1 ends, round 2 starts. Again, you can swap your tokens. Remember, a snapshot of the tokens is taken the week before. So when you swap your tokens, you're gonna see them at the next round. And that's it. Now, this is a long video. I'm gonna stop here. But this gives you a sense a little bit or where we are at with VeBetterDAO. I'll go next to the next slide. So, at high level, it's a 2-token system. Better is the incentive token. Incentive for what? Voting, and incentive for behaving, like for doing something good for the society. recycling, taking a bike, drinking from a non-disposable cup, and things like that. And vote 3, which you can swap from Better, and it's the governance token, where you can vote on the DAO, like many other DAO you have seen around, like Uniswap and things like that. So what is VET in all of this? We are VeChain. I'm sure you know how VeChain works. We have VET, we have VTOR. Why we haven't spoken about VET? What is the VeChain family going to do? Well, at the moment in testnet, when we have launched, and we'll launch on the 28th of February, I showed to you the GM Earth NFT level 0. It's a free mint. Once you get it, you're fine, and you can claim your reward. But in mainnet, we're going to do a GM Galaxy membership system upgrade. You can donate better to have more powerful NFTs that can give you more reward. For the economic nodes and X nodes in the VeChain space, those who have invested in VeChain in the past, they're eligible for free to go on top tiers already. And they can claim more reward. And they will also be participating in a validator program, which basically they're going to be the ones that are going to validate the initial applications that you guys are going to build and verify whether they are legitimate, they're good, and they're happy with it. So that's what the community of VeChain is going to do in the future. And this is us in Belfast when we launched VeBetterDAO.
The intensive workshop to have better creation, better inspirational deliveries. Amazing product always start from the customer needs and the business requirement leads to technical deliveries or technical inventions, not the other way around. In the crypto space, in the blockchain space, the technical ideas also could be very inspirational, to give inspirational challenge to the business ideas and business designs. We have the entire technical team here in Belfast for the technical workshop. Actually, it's not the first time for us to do that, several rounds already. But the goal is pretty clear. We aligned the roadmap for 2024, and we're getting ready for the new sustainability ecosystem to launch. We call it the Better ecosystem. So in our creation process, we believe scenario is nothing. Also believe no box cannot be broken. We encourage everyone to speak up. They challenge each other in a positive way, for sure. In order to create amazing products. That's what we do. That's what we usually do. And we believe this is the only way to have amazing creation to fit in our strategy.
VeChain was already built with, adoption in mind. Being extremely fast, series of features like fee delegation, multi-party transactions. It's not only a matter of the platform being good for the user, but also good for the organization to build on the platform. I think the combination of both now can really enable Better to be successful. The 2020 was really to enable a new ecosystem to be built on VeChain, new Web3 application to be built on VeChain. The wallets, for instance, we had a version which is a browser extension, which is very good for developers to integrate dApps, hence to integrate with DAOs, Forge, which will enable companies that are not Web3 aware, more Web2 companies. We're completing marketplace as a service, which allows the listing of NFTs that will always have a play in sustainability space. We have cleaned up our documentation, integration with OpenZeppelin for developers to build and to integrate with VeChain in a much easier way.
What we are doing here, what we're designing and also delivering here is really, really innovative. Honestly, from my personal experience, I never saw this kind of design in the entire crypto space. Sure, we learn from many others in the past, whatever successful case or failure case, we observe it, we take the good part, give up the bad part, and that comes to that innovative design in terms of the tokenomics, in terms of the gamification. We believe only doing this way, we're able to, let's say, really unite and motivate the normal individuals, everyone from the community are able to join us to work for the sustainability implementations and eventually create the collective value.
If you think about how we are thinking about sustainability today, sustainability by simply demanding that some stuff is going to be done, Better gives you the ability for finally to bring the sustainability down to the people. And that's what Web3 does, is giving power to the individuals. Web3 for DeFi or Bitcoin, the people, they can use financial products on their own. We're basically doing the same for sustainability. We are giving power to the people. We're incentivizing them to behave sustainably. And we can finally measure the collective impact. VeChain has a reputation in the market, an organization that tries to really deliver valuable transactions within the Web3 ecosystem. In the end, Better is about incentivize and reward and measure sustainable behavior, which are real transactions, which is the reality of what people do on a daily basis.
2024 is a very critical year. I would say it's not only, for us, but actually for the entire crypto space. With all of the developments and the progress we already witnessed in the regulatory side, in the regulation side, I feel like the main adoption to the real world is going to be the main theme. Actually, as a VeChain, we are pretty exciting about that because that's something we have been doing for a long time. But also we feel like the time pressure, we really need to deliver now.
Nice one. Incentivize individuals, power to the people, collective value. That's really at the core of VeBetterDAO. So stake, yield, and earn. You can get some better. The development team is there, the engineering team is there, using Discord. If you want to test it a little bit, there's a Discord bot and there's other ways, referrals, etc. But you can talk to Nan, you can talk to the team over there. We have already seen how to swap, so I'll skip this one. Remember, you swap Better to vote, you allocate the vote to different project, and you earn Better allocation every Monday, okay? That's the way it works. If you want to submit your dApp, which is at the core of what you want to do today, you talk to VeChain admins at the moment. It's a very centralized and manual process. It's going to get more decentralized over time. So these are the things that you need to have and to do. Project name, the app URL, logo, banner, description, wallet address, because as an app, you want to receive the tokens to distribute to your people, and a mission statement. Our roadmap, in February, we launched in testnet with 3 apps only as a demo. The VeBetterDAO portal you have just seen, the swap and redeem of Better and Vote 3. We also launched in March, the first week of voting, the free mint of Galaxy membership level 0, the app allocation for the first round. The apps are already allocating Better. So if you use Magshot with your coffee there, it's not going to work because these are not disposable. These are disposable cups, unfortunately. But if you have a non-disposable cup, you can try. What are we going to do next? In May, we're going to do a mainnet blitz. We're going to add the validators. So the X nodes, the economy nodes, they're going to validate whether the apps are good enough to join VeBetterDAO or not. Over time, we're going to have an onboarding platform and a launch pad that is fully open. So you can just upload your app there and say, I want to participate in VeBetterDAO. And that's what we're trying to achieve. In June, end of June, we're going to do the official launch. One thing I should have said, sorry, in May, we also swap from testnet to mainnet, and all the assets will be airdropped into mainnet. In June, we do the official launch, quadratic voting funding. We'll do implement quadratic voting. We'll do a staking program for Better, so we will ask people to stake their Better to receive more reward, and we will do several layers of Galaxy membership to achieve more rewards. And that's it. You can find the VeBetterDAO white paper here. It's not 70 pages. I think it's 12 at the moment, and it's going to be very, very skinny and very lightweight. So guys, enjoy today. I'm going to pass to the rest of the team. Thank you very much. Thanks a million.